Chewing time with Korean movies.
We have various kinds of relationship with animals. Usually they start as a pet, but gradually become companions. Pet dog and pet cat have always become our friends and live beside us, sharing our happiness and sadness together. Even though some people try to expand the range of pet animals, from dog to even a beetle, just some of them really have become companion animals who are true friends of people. I remember many cases of lovely dogs who support and help the owner and show true loyalty. So many people think dogs are true friends of human beings. Several touching stories of dogs have been told in newspapers, and sometimes they have even made miracles for people. I also remember a very special crow who was a real pet friend of family of one man in Los Angeles, America. The bird sometimes sang a song, greeted in the morning, in the afternoon, and sometimes the bird showed jealousy when the owner came back with another pet dog. So, the bird looks like it has personality as human being. The bird gave huge happiness to the owner. The beautiful relationship beyond the species make us think again about the meaning of life, soul, and faith. Today I tell you a story of old partner, which is between old man and old cow. Long-term relationship with cow goes beyond the simple relationship between owner and animal. They make their lives together. The title of this movie is The Old Partner, but Korean title is Sound of Cowbell. This is a documentary movie, so there are no any professional actors here. Director and staff just to record and try to find what the real meaning of life is. The slow car drags a wagon, which the old man gets on. The old man closes his eyes as he doesn't care where to go. The cow carries the old man to the field on a spring day. He adds the manure in the field to prepare farming in the spring season. The old woman brings lunch for the old man. They share lunch with the cow and give some wine makgeolli to the cow. The spring flower adelias bloom fully, and a cuckoo bird sings in the breeze. The cow is sick, and a veterinarian says he is almost at the end of his life. The cow is over 40 years old. Confused at the fact that he cannot deny, he consoles himself by saying the cow is really sick. He goes to the field with a sick cow, and his wife says it's too harsh to make the sick cow drag the wagon to the field. He said, old man and old cow need working at something with their body to survive. And he prays his cow is better than a human being, even though it cannot speak. His wife complained that he stubbornly used only hands and body to farm, rejecting the use of machines. He also rejected the use of insecticides to plants or rice, because the cow will eat them later. When he bought another cow, His wife asked him to sell the old cow because it's not easy to feed the cows at all. But he insisted on raising the cow until it dies. So his wife complained about that too. But he also knows her husband cannot live without the old cow even for a single day. Even though he continues to complain, unless the damned ox are living in comfort, he pushes the wagon when the old cow goes up the hill. The villager gets together to cut the wheat around the neighborhood. The old man also goes there with old cow. The villager said, the old man and the old cow are match made in heaven. The old man said, this ox and I will die together. Someone asked what he will do if the ox die first. He said, he'll be the chief owner in the burial of the ox. When the cows are served further, the old ox is often blocked by the young cow, so it's not easy to eat from a manger. Whenever the young cow interrupts the old ox, the old man shouts at the young cow. The old man is over 80 years old, so he often feels pains here and there. His wife urged him to go to the hospital to cure him of the pain from the head and the leg. They drive the cow carriage to the hospital. The old cow goes slowly as if he knows where to go so well. Doctor said, the old man has some incurable problem in his feet and his blood pressure is too high. The doctor advised him not to work too much. His wife worried that he does not even have a decent portrait for the funeral. They take a picture in the Photoshop. Old man shouts, smile. And the old man, who had not even responded to his wife to saying, tried to make a smile this time. The smile on wrinkled face breaks the poor old humble countryman. She asked her husband to spray insecticide to the red pepper patch, but he refused to use the chemical on the plant because the cow will eat the plants later. The question of which is more important, red pepper or the cow, is preaching to deaf ear. The old man is getting weaker and lying on the cart beside the cow. He often said, it hurt. His wife frequently tells him to sell the old cow. That makes him angry, and when he finds the cow made some mistake, he hit the cow with a stick. The old woman said, maybe you hit the cow instead of me. There are many small flies flying around the old sick cow. Some worms are stuck in the scar on the back of the cow. The old man pet the peaceful animal, feeling sorry. He set the paws and his crouched shoulder holding his dirty jumper. Our family get together to visit old man at the summer holiday. They have a small party and share the good memories of old days. They worry that their father worked too much in bad conditions. He also thinks it's beautiful for a cow to carry a heavy load. The old woman thinks the old man wouldn't work if there wasn't the cow. All the family asked the father to sell the old cow. The old cow is such a pitiful being, pushed off by the young cow and put aside about the machine. So the old man felt upset. But the cow silently drags the cart with the several bags of rice for the children of the old man. The cowbell sounded softly with a low sound of moo. The old man slipped down while carrying the gruel to the cow because he is getting weaker and weaker. His wife asked him again and again to sell the old cow. They served double the amount of gruel to the old cow, and the cow's eyes are wet with tears, as if he knows what the meaning of plenty gruel is. The old man and the woman wiped the tears silently. The cow drags the cart with the old man to the cow market. When the old man said the price of the cow is $5,000, many people around him laughed and said, "The cow is too old and nearly useless," and they tell him to sell the cow at a very low price. The old cow tears silently. The old man shouts, "I don't sell." At the restaurant, the old man is very happy and praises his cow as very smart and special. He tells them that when he drank too much and slept in the wagon, the cow brought him to his house safely. They come back home peacefully in the evening. The older cow is getting weaker, and sometimes he stops for a while to vomit a little on the way, but he persistently drags the cart. The old man crawls on the hill to gather the firewood for winter. The cow drags the cart for the firewood several days, but this time the old man shares the burden of firewood with the cow. The two old friends walk together as a companion. The cowbell rings silently. He says, the cow is his karma. The old radio suddenly is out of order. His wife tells him to hit the radio, but that does not work. The old woman burst laughter at the old radio, old man, and old cow, but her eyes are filled with tears. One morning, the cow cannot stand up, no matter how hard the old man tried to pull. He cursed, "Damn it," but he is already crying, uttering, he cannot stand up at all. The veterinarian says, the cow's life's almost up. You old man, brace yourself for it. The old man cuts the yoke of the cow and removes the nose ring. The cowbell stopped ringing. The cow tears and closes his eye, while the old man is saying, "May you go to heaven." They buried the cow, and the old man poured wine makgeolli around the grave of the cow. Now the cowbell rings on the door, and the old man quickly opens his eyes as if he sees something in the air. They go to the temple and pray for the soul of the cow. The old man's knotted fingers hold the cowbell. His wife asked him if he doesn't miss the ox. The old man replied, "Why talk about ox whose tongue?" But his knotted finger hold the cowbell. In this movie, we can see a stubborn old man, a nagging old woman, and a working old cow in silence. Working and moving while living is a fate of living creature. A nagging of old woman is not harsh or cruel. Instead, it contains pathos to all creatures. It is similar to a story of an old woman who always complained why her old man did not die soon, but most sorrowful about the death of old man. He said, "The cow is his karma. He worked in silence, like a cow walked in silence." They are companions. The sound of bell is a silent rustling of soul. The cow, who died after preparing firewood for his owner, overlapped our parents, who dedicate their lives for their children. This film is dedicated to all oxen and fathers of this land, who told to feed and clothe the children.